Hello everyone, this is Roger from Fredericktown, Homestead. Beautiful day today, probably mid 40s, upper 40s, maybe lower 50s. I don't know, it's nice. Only need one little sweater on today, working out in the yard. It's afternoon. Been working on the trim for the windows. Lots of different pieces there, so we're piecing it together. Hopefully I'll have it at least cut out soon. You probably haven't seen my face on the videos much, but they'll be there eventually. We're just getting settled in and doing a lot of work, so YouTubing and videotaping isn't a priority, but it's important. But we're trying to get this channel started but do work at the same time, so finding time for all that. If you want to kind of get to know Sandy and I a little bit better, we have another YouTube channel. It's called Mercy on the Appalachian Trail, which obviously implies that at one point we were on the Appalachian Trail, which was earlier this year. We started to do a through hike, but when COVID hit in March, we weren't able to get on trail early, so we got on trail late into May, and so we ran out of time to finish the through hike. But we did do 1,000 miles, and if you're interested at all in something like that, then just tune into the Mercy on the Appalachian Trail YouTube channel, and you'll get to see us and us in a different setting, and you kind of get to know our personalities and who we are too. So if that's something you're interested in, we'd love you to do that. If not, that's fine. Continue watching this on this channel too, and hopefully we'll bring you some nice projects that we could show. So y'all have a great day. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see y'all down the road. Oh wait, wrong channel. That's what I used to say on the other one. All right, bye. Oh, and an addendum to that last little video. On the Mercy on the Appalachian Trail, we did some videos of some home projects we did while we were stuck in California with our daughter and grandkids. So we did garden projects, some woodworking projects, and just some videos. If you really want to know about us, and watch the one that says The Talk. It talks about our trip, but also about our granddaughter Mercy, who we dedicated our hike to. So thank you again.
My Scobie is growing. I'm gonna go pick up another Scobie from a close by neighbor and start another kombucha batch. This one's doing good. I got like about a week more on this, and I can do some bottling. I'm gonna do some second bottling too with some fruit juice or fruit puree, which I'm going to make with this. Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome back to the homestead. We're doing a loaf of bread today. I made a big pot of soup yesterday. I wish I would have done this the day before, but this takes a day to proof in the fridge. So anyway, there's my dough. Here's my pan. I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah, this is a stoneware pan. It's a very porous. So I'm gonna make my bread in this today. I used to make it in a glass pan, but this pan is gonna be my new go-to since I found that's at a yard sale for $2. So I'm just gonna knead the dough. I'm just gonna knead it. I'm gonna have to get some more. Apparently kneading the dough with the camera going is not always the best, apparently. There we go. I'm trying to get it to where it's not gonna fall, but
Fits in.
ooh, that's a beautiful, you guys. I can't paint that, so I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna stain it.
Now, does that need to be closer, or are you gonna cock it?
Well, if you can get it closer, then it would be, I would rather not cock it.
Okay, so I just have to shave off a little more.
If that's okay.
Yeah.
So, wow. Can you show us real quick how it's going to look on that left side over there with the wood behind it?
Okay.
I mean, this is like a puzzle. So wait, let me see. You got a spacer behind it because we have to because there's a void. And then, oh, that's going to look
That's I'm going to put a little bit of inlay. Grab me one like that. It's going to look like this, only it's going to fit a little better and thinner. But
just to have an inlay because...
So it's going to look like that.
Oh,
basically.
Nice.
All the way up.
It looks super nice. Now I'm debating on whether I should paint it or not. I think so. I don't know.
Well, it's that pine wood, so.
Yeah. Just wanted to let you guys know I'm going to go grab some free Scobies at a neighbor's house so that I can start another batch of, so here's my batch that's been brewing about a week. So in about a week, I'll be able to put them into the bottles with the juice and do my second, what do you call it, ferment on them. These things are ready to go down in the basement. All my ferments that JB wanted, I'm gonna go put maybe 2 in the fridge and the rest will go down in the basement where it's nice and cool. But I'm gonna go run and get that Scobie and I'll show you how to do how to start a ferment or a kombucha batch. Yummy. Didn't have any loose tea. I had to pick some up. So I had to pick up some organic black tea in the bag to use for my kombucha. Hopefully it'll be okay. It's organic, so even the bags are bleach free and blah blah blah. Hopefully it's as healthy as can be. And I forgot to add sugar, but that's okay. So I'm adding 1 cup, actually 1 cup per half gallon. Hopefully I can get both of those filled. So I'm going to do 2 of the half gallons. A little bit more in this one. If you could see what's going on here. Oh yeah. Yes, 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 yes. All right, we're gonna come back here after the tea cools off and we're gonna add it to the water and then we'll put the Scobie on. Got the sugar and the tea in here and I've got it all melted in there, so it's gonna go in. And I'm gonna add it to these 2 jars. And I'll show you that in just a minute. Then I'm gonna add the Scobies. These are the Scobies I just got, and they gave me some starter in there, so I didn't have to have any kombucha that was already ready to go, because they had some in their jar. So, ooh, looks kind of gross actually. But I'll show you guys when I'm ready to put it on there. It has to be completely cooled. And I fed it. I fed the Scobie some sugar. So once I put the sugar water in these and I put the Scobie on top, the Scobie will break down all that sugar and turn this into a fermented drink called kombucha. And it's super good for your gut and it makes you healthy and gives your immune system a boost. So we all need that on the homestead. So we're gonna do that today. Nothing goes to waste on the homestead. So these tea bags are gonna go, the tea is gonna go right inside of our compost bin. And then I'm gonna tear this paper up on the bag because it's all natural with no preservatives, no GMO, and it is no bleach on this. So this paper will be perfectly fine to put into the compost. Getting ready to eat our soup from yesterday. That's a big ham bone in there. And then we're gonna have some, I know my kitchen's so crammed full of stuff. Gonna have our fresh bread here. We also found this beautiful piece of marble. We have 3 different pieces out there of marble. I brought this in and scrubbed it down and cleaned it really well. And we're gonna use this for all my bread making and all of my cookie making. It's wonderful. We might even incorporate this into whatever island we put right here, because I need an island, and I need it to be about a foot taller than that is. This is like well below my waist. It needs to be up at least another foot. Yeah, you can see I'm getting ready tonight. For my relaxation. All right, so we're going to go ahead and add to the distilled or to the filtered purified water, clean jars. We're going to add the tea and the sugar. Oh, nice. So we've got 2 batches here. It's just a little bit too much, so I'm going to add it to that one. There we go. Now they're about equal. Now is the fun part. Oh, it smells like vinegar. Whew. These are potent ones. Whew. Very potent. Ow! Oh, it hurts my finger. It's so potent. Oh, God. Man.
Layout of the trim. That's going to be the top, of course, but the problem isn't so much that the cutting of it, it's having to get it to fit. So there's some complications with this, and I think Sandy and JB had talked about it. So just to make it look good, I've got a seal. It's not in yet, but I'm going to do that for the windowsill. And then we had to put some inlays in here because of this broken wood. You may have seen that on the video. We've got this protrudes, so we got to put some spacers here and before we add the trim to kind of square it up. And hopefully we'll get it done here shortly, but time will tell.
Okay, so I prepped the pots here. I sterilized the dirt. What I used was coconut for peat moss, and I used just a potting mix from the store. I usually have a more of an organic one, but that's all I had. And I did 50-50. I boiled some water in my big huge pan, my big stock pot, poured it in, mixed it up, and let the hot water sterilize my soil. So I won't have any fungus, I won't have any gnats or bugs or anything that might be in the dirt that came along with it. So it was really, really hot and steaming. And now it's cooled off really nicely, and now I'm gonna go ahead and do some planting of some of the seeds I wanna start. Some of them are just for fun that I wanna do, and some of them are gonna be for the garden in the spring. So first thing I'm gonna do is moringa. It's an herb, and they're pretty big seeds, so I'm just gonna plant them directly in these little, tiny little pots. So put it in there about 1/2 inch to 1 inch. Give it a little dirt. I'm gonna do 8 of these. And so hopefully I can get a couple. They're very finicky. Last time I planted them, I planted several, and I think I got 1 that came up, so. All right, I'm gonna do some bok choy, and how I'm gonna do the bok choy is a teeny tiny little seeds. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of sprinkle a few over all 4 of these cells, and then as they grow and they get about 1 inch or 2, I'm going to pluck them, what I call plucking them, and put them in their own individual cell, like one of these. And that way I'll have individual bok choys instead of having a whole bunch. I don't want a whole bunch that's... Okay, that's all you got to do, and then I'm going to just kind of take a little soil, sprinkle it on top. Take a little soil, sprinkle it on top. And then I'll have some bok choy. Okay, so what I use indoors, when I'm outdoors I have other things I use, but indoors when it's not going to get all wet, I use wooden, I guess they're tongue depressors. They use them in crafts for kids. But I just use them so that I know what I planted, because I definitely will not remember. A lot of times I'll even do like a diagram if I have like 20 different cells, or 20 different flats like this of cells. And then I have the stake too, just for backup. but easy. So I write all the names down, put all the seeds down, and then I pluck them in there and I write the number of how many I have. So if I say 8, I know it's these 8 here, which these are all 8 of my moringa that I just did. And I did the bok choy here. On the homestead, we got to eat.
I'm hungry.
So bread and soup, both freshly made, right?
Yep. You baked the bread. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yummy. Did you have a good day today on the homestead?
Yeah, it was good. It was nice.
Beautiful day, huh? Gorgeous.
Yeah, my brain's tired from figuring out how to cut the window trim.
But I think we got it, right?
I think so.
Woohoo!
If things were square, it would be nice and easy.
Yeah, but
Definitely not square.
no, they're not. And we still have a little bit of puzzling to do, huh?
Yep.
Okie dokie.